Hello and welcome. You're watching live stream, the one show where we want to hear your voice. We want to know what you're going through. And so many of you have been writing in to talk about all the rain horror. We are in the monsoon season. What do we expect? Well, of course, a lot of heavy showers and good rain. That is what all of us hope for. Take a look at the impact of that rain. In fact, just a few hours of that rain. Now, you're taking a look at a road which has just simply caved in. It's just gone. There is no road there. Now, this is in Ghaziabad. It's really on the outskirts of Delhi. Just take a look at that. Of course, there was heavy rain, but that is what is expected at this time of the year. This road has collapsed, and it's collapsed right next to an apartment complex. In fact, 100 flats, we are told, had to be evacuated after that road collapsed. And, you know, there are other roads that have recently been inaugurated. So much has been spent, all these crores that are spent on making these roads. Many of them today have been waterlogged, but that really is the image of the day as far as the rain is concerned, for sure. The Ghaziabad road just caving in, flats in the vicinity that have had to be evacuated. Well, joining me in the studio now, of course, is Ginny, well-known radio jockey. Ginny, thanks for taking our time to be with us. Now, you know, in the morning when people are driving around and when they're stuck in traffic, there are all those like you who are, you know, asking people to call in with their trauma. You said, you know, that this is what people were talking about in Delhi today and the outskirts. Yes, what was it like?
It's been very bad. I believe people from Faridabad have taken about 2.5 hours to get through. The entire outer Noida, which is the greater Noida to Noida extension, was completely blocked. People spent 3.5 hours on the road. Their bosses will not understand. Every day it's the same thing. Today was really bad, but every day people are calling in and saying, we're getting half days cut, our salaries are getting deducted, we're paying taxes. Why is it that nobody can insure anything? But yeah, nothing changes in Delhi. Every year on the rains is the same.
Every year on the rain is the same, and in any case of the way our city is going, it's not like on days when there is no rain that we are getting no traffic, that is smooth. I mean, it's bad enough, but any little rain and just see what that does. And in fact, rain is a problem all around the country. Different parts of the country, of course, pay a different price really for the rain. In some places, roads just vanish. In other places, bridges are collapsing. Traffic jams, of course, now legendary. And let's just go across to Ratnadeep. Now, before I get across our other correspondents, this is Ratnadeep who's joining us from Guwahati. We've had people writing to us from Guwahati saying that how their homes are just flooded. And before we just go across to Ratnadeep, also an image from earlier of the day when a crocodile was found there on the streets, and this of course happened in Uttar Pradesh. We'll play that image for you in a bit, but first let's listen in to Ratnadeep from Guwahati.
There have been rains not only in Uttar Pradesh and rest of North India, but also in East India, particularly in Kolkata and even in Guwahati. We are at Zoo Road locality of Guwahati. This area is infamous for waterlogging with only 2 hours of rain. In fact, this is an area where, just like Ghaziabad, years back, roads have caved in. This has been a major problem even for Guwahati, which gets completely waterlogged with 2 hours of rain. In fact, Northeast India is known for floods and rains. This time around, there has been a deficit in rainfall, but even in a situation where there is deficit of rainfall, then also water gets clogged. There is waterlogging. Now we are joined by a group of young people. They are all young professionals who always come to this place. There are a lot of business establishment here. आप लोग यहाँ पे जब आते हैं, हर दिन आते हैं. अब देखिए आज गाजियाबाद की बात कर ले, बारिश हुआ, जो नज़ारा टीवी में हमको देखने को मिला, या फिर उत्तर प्रदेश में इतनी बारिश हुई, कोलकाता में हुई, गुवाहाटी में 2 घंटे की बारिश होती है, वाटर लॉगिंग हो जाता है. ये जो रेन हैवक है, इसको कैसे झेलते हैं आप लोग?
नहीं, जो देखिए, ये तो एक्चुअली इट्स वन ऑफ द मेजर प्रॉब्लम्स दैट वी आर फेसिंग नाउअडेज. यू सी, इफ इट रेन्स फॉर 1 hour or say at max 1.5 hours, there's huge rain in this route also. This is to be precise, I mean 1 घंटे का बारिश होता है तो इधर पूरा पानी हो जाता है. और प्रॉब्लम्स ऐसा नहीं है कि बारिश हो गया फिर प्रॉब्लम ख़त्म हो गया. ये प्रॉब्लम्स लॉन्गर पीरियड तक हम लोग को सफ़र करना पड़ता है. जैसे पानी बहुत टाइम तक यहाँ पे रुका रहता है, फिर जो रोड्स कंडीशंस हैं वो भी ख़राब हो जाता है, एंड देन फिर इट डज नॉट गेट रिपेयर्स विद इन अ शॉर्ट टाइम.
आपको लगता है कि सरकार कुछ करती है?
मेरा मतलब ऐसा बात नहीं है जो कुछ नहीं कर रहा है, कुछ तो कर ही रहा है, इसलिए अब और जितना भी कर रहा है पूरा नहीं हो रहा है काम, मतलब रुक के करता है। लेकिन हम लोग को तो ये समस्या बहुत दिन से ही है, अभी तक हम लोग को सॉल्व नहीं हुआ।
Right, I'm going to go across to my first caller, and just a quick comment before that, Niameen, talking about how 2 hours of rain can throw a city out of gear, but we are all, of course, I think most cities in India are now familiar with that. Your experience of Delhi being similar.
But it's awesome how Delhi is consistent. So I was reading in the papers the other day, 1958 was the first time when civic authorities promised that Minto Bridge, okay, which always gets flooded, will stop flooding. 1958. It's 2018. It's 60 years of consistency, and you need to give the government credit for
Nothing
that.
has changed, and governments have come and gone. That's the other thing. The governments have come and gone.
And all governments have come and gone, and nothing's changed, really.
But nothing has changed. Well, let's just get our first caller. This is Anant Raman calling us from Maharashtra. Thanks for your time. You want to make a point?
Yeah, I have two comments to make. One is deep-rooted corruption in every sphere and strata of our society. And number two, after any disaster, the first thing that happens is the blame game. We cannot, unfortunately, wish away either of the two, I'm afraid.
Right. And that really is it. I mean, it begins with just, you know, I didn't do it, he did it, she did it, or not as good as what it ought to be done. But what are the solutions? We never hear that. And that really is the problem. We never hear the solutions. All we hear is, you know,
everybody pointing fingers at everybody. On Radio City over the last 3 years, we've been doing this consistently. Every monsoons we go to the MLAs.
Do you find anything has changed?
No, we've gone to the MLAs, we've shown them the broken roads. Okay. Yes, and they say that it will get done. But and then next year again we go with the same MLAs to the same broken roads. It's just amazing, just nobody moves. It's either the MCD or the MLAs or various departments, but nothing changes on the ground.
And that really is frustrating. Ismail is also joining us. Ismail from Bellary. Ismail, go ahead.
Hi madam, it's Ismail from Bellary. Hello.
Go ahead, we can hear you.
Yes, madam. I just want to ask, every year there is a monsoon. Why we are not learning the lesson? Who is responsible for the death of the innocent people? Is there any shortage of funds or anything other issue?
You know, that really is a million-dollar question. Why aren't we learning any lessons? Now, you know, you say that you highlight a problem, people call in, and I've heard some of those calls also that you get. And, you know, what do people say? I mean, how frustrating is it? Do they believe that there's something they can do? What do they want to do with this? Because obviously nothing is working.
Nothing is working. Also, people have these questions that their cars are getting spoiled. Okay, and it's a fact. Because of waterlogging, a lot of vehicles are getting spoiled. Man-hours are being wasted. There are constant questions being asked, but there is no reply. Of course, I do believe that people are also responsible. If you look in and around Delhi, everybody has closed all of the little nalis and have done concrete structures over it for parking, extended. But again, yes, people are to be blamed, but so is the government. And the government is answerable.
Find those people. I mean, crack down. Somebody crack down. Find those people. Take action. Stop it. Set an example. They will stop.
I hope that happens.
Yeah,
I really hope it does happen.
I agree. Well, we're taking a look at those images over again. That, like I said, in many ways for us, the image of the day on what's happening with that road collapse. I mean, there was an apartment complex here, packed with people, and they all had to be brought out. They all had to be evacuated because that was the danger that, you know, this could just widen in a sense, and those apartments could be affected. My colleague Ranjan, in fact, was there, and he sent us this report.
दिल्ली एनसीआर में हो रही बारिश जो है वो गाजियाबाद के लोगों के लिए मुसीबत का पहाड़ लेकर आई। मैं इस वक्त वसुंधरा के सेक्टर 4 में मौजूद हूं और यहां आप देख सकते हैं कि बहुत ही ख़तरनाक तरीके से ये सड़क का एक हिस्सा ही बह गया है और इसके जो बगल में कई सारी जो बिल्डिंगें थी, जिस बिल्डिंग पर हम खड़े हैं ये वार्तालोक की बिल्डिंग है, यहाँ पर सारे फ्लैट्स को जो है वो खाली करवा लिया गया है। जो भी इस सड़क के किनारे फ्लैट थे उनको खाली करवा लिया गया है। मौके पर एनडीआरएफ की टीम यहाँ पर आई हुई है, जिला प्रशासन की टीम आई हुई है, सिविल डिफेंस है यहाँ पर। और ये जो ठीक मेरे सामने आप देख रहे हैं ये प्रज्ञा कुंज की सोसाइटी है। यहाँ भी पूरी सोसाइटियों के लोगों को खाली करवा लिया गया है, फ्लैट को खाली करवा लिया गया है। ये आप देख सकते हैं कि नीचे कितना बड़ा जो गड्ढा है वो हो गया है। पूरा सड़क का एक हिस्सा ही बिल्कुल गड्ढे में तब्दील हो चुका है और काफ़ी नीचे धंस चुका है। ये आप देखिए कि पूरी तरीके से ये तालाब बन गया है और जो भी आसपास का पानी है वो यहाँ पर इकट्ठा होकर और इसमें गिर रहा है। तो इसी के चलते अभी गाजियाबाद की पुलिस ने सारे जो आसपास के इलाके थे उनको सील कर दिया गया है, लोगों को उनको घरों से बाहर जाने को कह दिया गया है। अच्छा, आप ये बताइए कि ये कब हुआ है हादसा और अभी तक क्या क्या हुआ यहाँ पर?
ये सुबह 5 बजे से लगातार बारिश हो रही है, तो उसमें ये बिल्डर ने गड्ढा खोद रखा था, लेकिन 2-3 साल से ऐसे ही पड़ा हुआ है। इसमें पानी भर गया है और सड़क का कटान हो गया है, 20-30 फुट सड़क गिर गई है।
अच्छा, तो ये सारे फ्लैट के लोगों को खाली करवा लिया गया
सुबह? हाँ, सुबह इमरजेंसी में इन सब लोगों को खाली कराया गया है और कोने के जितने भी फ्लैट इमरजेंसी में थे उन सबको खाली करा के बिल्कुल खाली करा दिया, सिर्फ सामान रह गया उसमें।
एनडीआरएफ की टीम अभी यहाँ पर आई है और देख रही है कि आखिर कैसे जो है वो इन सोसाइटियों को धंसने से बचाया जाए, लेकिन सोसाइटी का जो एक हिस्सा है वो लगातार धंस रहा है, तो इससे एक बहुत बड़ा खतरा गाजियाबाद में पैदा हो गया है।
NDRF, of course, the National Disaster Relief Force, they are the ones who had to be called in. I mean, this could have just been very, very serious. But, you know, I want to come back to you before I go to my other callers, which is, you know, you made that point earlier that we are all, in a sense, to blame. I mean, this is our city. Look at what we've also done to it. And it's only now that I think that things are really going from bad to worse that we are sitting up and taking notice. But do you bring that up? Do people realize the calamity at hand?
They do. They do. In fact, today we had a police inspector who called in and said that people need to also realize right now when traffic jams are being caused that they need to do lane driving, they need to stop constructing stuff in front of their houses, they need to become a little more responsible, and I totally believe that. But the government first needs to become a little more responsible. I need to feel that the government is serious about this. We are all paying taxes, we are all giving money. This is the capital of the country. We cannot have this kind of rain. Also in Mumbai, monsoons are torrential. They're spread across days. In Delhi, we barely have 1 hour of rain. Today was, of course, a lot of rain. But generally, even with 1 hour of rain, you see waterlogging happening. And 2 months ago, all agencies were told that please be prepared. They all said that they were prepared. There was entire desilting done, cleaning done. I don't see the results
yet.